I've got a lot of personal experience of this, nursing my wife for 3 years, but I don't really want to go into specifics. But I'll give you one example. There's a chemotherapy drug for pancreatic cancer called gemcitabine Abraxane, which just about every other developed Western country uses, and it can extend life reasonably significantly. They use it, we don't, and it isn't funded by the NHS. And instead, our money is directed to bureaucracy and ludicrous woke policies. But facts. Waiting lists are at record highs. Hospital beds have been cut from 300,000 to 141,000. And while this has been happening, our country, the number of people has increased by 20%. A&E's broken, the ambulance times are at record highs. And it's not funding because per head of population, the funding for the NHS is roughly the same as every other Western country. It's about incompetent management, bureaucracies, cover-ups, scandals, and stupid things like trainee nurses have to learn how to do a spreadsheet before they could even start training. And I know that from personal experience, from a girl that was going into nursing. NHS money needs to be redirected to medically qualified staff, such as doctors, nurses, radiographers. This will provide a solid backbone for the NHS. Under us, all frontline NHS staff will pay zero tax for the first 3 years. That's up to the initial tax limit. This will then mean that we'll have far more people going into the profession, less leaving, and attract talent back. The other thing we'll do, which maybe affects more Guildford residents, is that we will remove or we will give tax relief on private medical health and on medical insurance. And that in itself will reduce some of the burden on the NHS.